Welcome to another edition of Crypto Twins. I'm Crypto Ryan, and in today's edition, we're just going to have a conversation, guys. There is a lot of ups and downs when it comes to ICOs and things that we have learned along the way that we just wanted to share with you guys. And because, trust me, these ICOs is frustrating at times when you're trying to get these tokens, and all of a sudden it said that you have it, and one next it says you got an error message, and it's just frustrating. But let's first off talk about what's going on in the lending platform world. These ICOs that we're actually going to talk about today is pertaining towards lending platforms. So first, let's talk about now the number one lending platform at this current time is Devor Coin, which is at the current price of $117.92, which lending interest rate is at 1.25%. If you guys haven't known what Devor is at this time, they're basically the next best thing to BitConnect, but in my opinion, at this point, they're actually better because they have done a very great job of making sure that they are just taking it to the next level when it comes to lending platform, and other platforms are taking notice. And the big thing that people are doing, especially with Devor Coin, is coin staking. If you guys haven't known, don't know, Devor, if I'm not mistaken, is offering the first year 10% per month in staking, which is totally awesome at this point. Devor actually started in November, and I think they officially start the staking, if I'm not mistaken, last month in December, where you can start staking. So we're still within that window. We're in 2 months in. There's what's that? 10 months left of staking. So if I were you guys, try to stake as much as you can, buy as many tokens as you can, because this price right now that currently, a year from now, this price can easily be well over $200. So we'll see in the next year. Thorncoin. Well, this is the hype. What it is, this is the, if this is not the number one hyped ICO at the moment, I don't know what is at the bro. I don't know what is. The pre-sale was sold out, as you guys can see, in 1 second. You heard us right. You heard me right. 1 second. Now, there's a little story behind Devor and why I brought it up. The reason why I brought up Devor is because right now we're currently trying to, on January the 22nd, which is Monday, Thorncoin will start their phase 1 ICO. Now, backtracking to Devor. Devor was an ICO. It was hard as a get up to get any tokens. And after, I think it was 1 or 2 rounds, we just gave up, because we're like, man, this is too hard. It's going out in seconds and there's no way. And just all the frustration built up, got anger, and we just pulled out all our coins that we had, our Bitcoin that was in there. We just pulled it all out because it's like, this is hard, and this is just ridiculous. They should give people enough time to buy these tokens. So of course, because of our frustration, we potentially missed out on at least getting 100 Devor coins. Now, as you can see right now, Devor coin is 117. So potentially, because of that costly mistake of not just sticking it out, we'll just say be conservative, because anybody could have gotten 100, because it was 72 cents in the beginning round. Even though we didn't get in, it was like maybe let's say 90 cents. If we got in at the 90 cents round, we got 100 tokens. That's $90 right there. Easily, anybody can put $90 or $90 to $100 to get those 100 tokens. Now, if you would have waited until now, that 100 tokens today would be worth $11,000, $11,700, guys. So, and that was just the bare minimum. So we're just trying to be conservative with these numbers. So with that, because of that costly mistake of us getting frustrated and pulling out and not even thinking about it, like, okay, it is what it is. So we left. This is how much potential money that we left on the table. But, you live and you learn. Now with Thorn Coin, we do believe that Thorn Coin can probably, if not top Devore, probably be the next best thing to Devore, competing on the same level with Devore. The reason why we say being, there's only 9 million total token supply during the ICO. There's only 5.7. And then, as you can see here, 20% staking. This is, if you guys don't know anything about staking, you're basically earning free tokens, guys. Free tokens. So our goal is to maximize on how many tokens we can purchase with Thorn Coin and just stake as much as we can, and just build that up. As take it as long as we can until it gets to a price just like Devore, and then probably more likely put in a loan. Now, right now, like I was saying on the 22nd, the first round or first phase is going to be 70 cents. And what I love about this ICO, it's going to be consecutive. So, like I said, each phase will continue until all coins are sold out. And after that, the next phase will start after a maximum of 24-hour period. So with each phase, it's just going to keep going back to back, hitting that. I know from what I'm understanding, even though it says after that each phase will start after a maximum of 24-hour period, this will sell out in each round, each phase. So if I were you guys, try to get in as much money you can put into this, and just take this company to the moon. Now, the next lending platform is LendConnect. LendConnect is another rising star that no one's really talking about at this moment. And if you haven't heard anything about it, they're offering up to 5% every single day in daily interest. 5%, guys. That is unheard of right now at this moment. 5%. And their token supply, if I'm not mistaken, is even lower than even Thorn Coin, the highly anticipated Thorn Coin. If I'm not mistaken, let's see here, guys. I think it's 3.5 million in token supply, and it is. Let me go here. Actually, at the bottom. There it is. Scroll, guys.
Hey, this is Crypto Brian. It's 6.5 million tokens total supply.
Okay. There you go. Thank you for that clarification. So with that, even though it's even lower than Thorn Coin, and you can see the potential that it has, and it's only trading right now at less than $10. Now, at its peak, it was at $40, and then unfortunately, because of the FUD that was going on with BitConnect, it affected basically all the lending platforms, because as you guys know or may not know, that BitConnect was the grandfather, despite what people say of it being, this or that. It is what it is, and it has a lot of pros, and it gave a path away for these lending platforms that we see today. So I'm very appreciative, because BitConnect was the pioneer of this lending platform. It is the reason why we're able to do what we're doing now. Now, the next anticipated ICO is Monetized Coin, which will be on Monday too, as well. And if I'm not mistaken, the ICO begins 11 a.m. UTC time, which is 6 a.m. It's Eastern Standard Time. So if I were you guys, and try to get in as much as you can, there would be there will be a link in the description below for each of these lending platforms, so you guys can check it out. And this is the this ICO right here is going to be the cheapest one because of some glitches that they had, hiccups in the beginning. Monetized Coin will only, for the first day, their price per token is going to be 35 cents for each 3 of those rounds. So you hear that right, 35 cents for each of these rounds. So that's the minimum buy-in, if I'm not mistaken, is 100, and I think the max is 200 or 300. So just go ahead and log in to see. Like I said, the link is in the description below, so you guys check that out. And last but not least, guys, just never give up when it comes to this. Just always remember the reason why you are doing this. The reason why you want to live a life. I can tell you guys, I can share with you guys the reason why I'm doing this. Main reason why I'm doing this is because I am a father and a husband, and I want to see my kids every day and be able to not work a 9 to 5 and just, just have that passive income that I've seen other YouTubers in the crypto spaces use, and then create a lifestyle for my family that only people dream of. So I just need you guys to just remember, when you going through these ICOs, whatever is lending platform or not, just remember why you're doing this, and just never give up, because in the long run, as you look back, you will say it was worth it. So this is just my tips and my knowledge that I have gained being the past months, and just trying to obtain that goal of freedom. So that's all I have right now. Until next time, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and pass it off to Crypto Brian.
Okay, guys, I want to just briefly just go over what he just said. Please don't give up, as he mentioned earlier with the Devor coin. Even if you got it it was like $1.10 at one point, I believe, the highest it was in Devor. And right now it's now 117, as you can see on the screen. If you paid $1 and now that one token is 117, you 100x your money right there. So that one token. So please don't give up, especially with these leading platforms. Again, we're not financial advisors. This is our disclaimer. It is also in the description. Just please read that. Use money that you just expect that once you invest in an ICO or a platform that it's gone. It is risky because we don't know these people. So do understand that this is high risk. If you can't accept that it's high risk and you can't imagine you losing your money, do not invest. Just because you watch other YouTubers say they're making money, just realize that it's because also they're getting affiliate commission. Not saying you can't do that, but it would take a longer time for you to get to that level, and that's if this platform is around. So it's all, so like Mariah mentioned before, this is Devor. It's only been around for about almost going on 2 months now, so it's a brand new lending platform. Right now it's already past its ICO. We suggest you take your ICO winnings in Thorin coin. So again, the link is in the description. Take your winnings. You can use it to lend in Thorin coin or any other platform, or use it for your family. One of the best strategies I've heard to do a third, stake a third, lend a third, and cash out a third. So and that's one of the best strategies I heard today. But again, please hit that subscribe button. If you have any comments or any suggestions that you've used for ICOs or lending platforms, please put it in the description below, and we'll see you in the next video. That's all things cryptocurrency and entrepreneurship. See you in the next video.